Hello Pokemon fans, this is the finals of the free mat tournament we had this weekend on March the 29th. In this match we have myself, Billy, on the left hand side versus Mark on the right. Sorry for all the camera safety at the beginning, this is our first recorded tournament, so please bear with us. We have Billy playing Gourgeist versus Mark playing Raybor. This first turn I get a really good start. Ultra Balling, I'm going to grab probably a Pumpkaboo, I think. Yeah, okay, and I believe I still have a Juniper left. Super out those two back into the deck. I take forever to shuffle, I'm sorry. Yeah, Juniper. Bench the third Pumpkaboo. Play Hypnotoxic Laser, flip heads, put the Jirachi to sleep, and pass. Let's see. Mark flips tails for sleep. Matches the Tepig. You'll see that these first two matches go really quick. Each of them less than maybe 4 minutes tops. Attaches to the Keldeo. Is press Juniper. See an Ultra Ball. Let's see what he gets. Electrode. This is really interesting. Most people play Delphox, but Mark opts for the Electrode line instead. Let's see another flip here to Tails. Here I evolve one of my Pumpkaboos to Gourgeist. Evo Soda. I'm going to grab the second Gourgeist instead of a Dusclops. I did this because if I evolved to Dusclops, I'd have a 2 retreat cost and no way to retreat it. I believe I still have a Juniper in my hand, so I can either retreat, pay the retreat cost of 1, or hopefully get the switch. I do get the switch. So we'll see here. Oh, and the level ball for the Dusclops. And I attack with the Eerie Voice, putting 2 damage counters on each of his Pokemon. Mark flips for Catcher. Tails. And Mark scoops. Alright, so we'll shuffle up here in a few seconds and go directly to game 2. It's important to note that Mark plays Rayquaza and Reshiram. Reshiram is really difficult for me to deal with as it only gives up 1 prize. If I Spirit Scream it, I leave it with 120 damage. It can outrage me for knockout. It's pretty much a bad matchup if he gets that going, and you'll see in this match that it really turns the tide of the game. I drop a mulligan. Mark chooses to go first, and he has a really strong opening. He has a low ball for the Tepig. Attaches to the Reshiram. Here I'm Ultra Balling Mr. Mime. He's useless in this matchup. He's used for his ability Bench Barrier to protect my Pokemon on the bench from snipe damage like Darkrai or Landorus or Plasma Curum. French Dust Skull, Touch a Life Do, which is supposed to be Dousing Machine, but before tournament I forgot to switch it out. Mark's just seeing right there if you can play something down for next turn, but you got end. We'll both shuffle our hands into our deck and draw 6 for the amount of prizes we have. Cut. Here I have another level ball. Probably gonna grab a Pumpkaboo. Yep. And what's really big here is I missed the energy attachment for the turn. That's going to come back to bite me really bad. If I don't attach every turn, I kind of just lose. As it takes, Spirit Stream takes 2, and usually I get knocked out right afterwards. So, and here Mark gets Electrode, Rare Candy, Enta Embor, Professor Juniper. A really strong turn for him. There's not much I can do. I'm about to get Blue Flared here for 120 damage and knockout. Mark accidentally takes the prize, but puts it back. Yeah, I shuffle it up. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. You'll see that energy attachment last turn. I'm trying to stall here now. Flip heads, I think. Yeah. Here I'm trying to decide whether I want Embor or Keldeo. Of course I get Keldeo. Hopefully I get a laser off of this. The Hypnotox laser, flip, put him to sleep. Vault the Dusclops, bench on the Pumpkaboo. And I do get the laser. And I flip. I guess I flipped Tails. And I'm switching here to sacrifice a Pumpkaboo rather than my Gourgeist. You see, you receive a superior energy retrieval, getting back 3 fire energies from Mark's discard. We'll attach 2, 2 more from his hand, retreating the Keldeo. Here's another Blue Flare for knockout. Now I'm really far behind, not in terms of prizes, but in terms of setup. Finally get the energy attachment that I need. Might be a little bit too late. Also brawling away that Enhanced Hammer that will be useless in this matchup to grab a Dust Snore. So there's 2 Pumpkaboo in my discard, 1 on the field, and I think the last one's prized, which sets me back a whole turn if I want to attack again after this turn. So I'm gonna get Blue Flared again, more than likely. See an Ultra Ball from Mark. Grabbing an Electro, probably gonna get discarded, I would assume. Or Voltorb, sorry. I'm gonna draw for 3 and the Juniper. Professor's Letter, he's gonna probably get a fire, maybe no lightning, 2 fires. And I'm going to take another Blue Flare right now. And I'll be left with very little options after this. Let's see, Mark's taking something back. Oh, never mind. And I put down my Chandelure EX move the damage counters up to electrodes so I can at least take a prize to see if I can grab something off of it. And it doesn't look like I get anything. Yep. Mark's going for the Skylar, probably for a superior of some sort, but I just scoop and go to game 3.